Hi, I'm Bruce Baker, and I'm running for City Council. The current council members do not serve the people of Westminster. In fact, they have nothing but contempt for us. They talk of grand concepts and use exciting ideas to cheat us. For example, the outrageous water rates we are paying were passed using lies. Sewer use had increased 5%, not the 40% they told us. And there was never a critical need for money. We had over $100 million on hand to build any project the system needed. In 1985, Westminster voters passed an open space tax to buy vacant land and have a less crowded city. But Council has repeatedly changed the comprehensive plan to jam in more rental housing, making us a more crowded city. If these dishonest council members get reelected, they will force monopoly trash hauling on us. They will continue to waste our tax dollars with useless consultants, unneeded projects, and subsidies for their friends. When I'm on council, I will vote to lower the water rates and work to end the other abuses council is allowing. My website is brucebakercolorado.com. I have a proven track record on council from 2013 to 2017, and now I have even more fire and passion to bring better government to Westminster. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Nick Dyer, and this November I am running for City Council. I am a Colorado native growing up in Arvada, and my wife and I, along with our 2 cats, have been living in Westminster for the past 3 years. And we don't plan to go anywhere because we have fallen in love with this city. I am running for City Council because I've always been a helper. I want to do everything in my power to put others' needs before my own. I want residents and businesses in Westminster to be able to come to me with their issues and at the end of the day, help improve their quality of living in this awesome city. Along those lines, I can disagree with someone and still respect them. I believe that diversity with different perspectives, when brought together and discussed, will bring the best solution to an issue. I will bring my unique perspective and vigorously debate issues considering different viewpoints to arrive at the best answer. I will have a responsibility to work with the rest of the council members, all while listening to the voice of the city and acting in your best interest. I will not be just talk. I will follow through and take action, and I will stay involved. I'm going to commit to figuring out the best solution to lower our outrageous water rates. I will handle the development of downtown Westminster while listening to and acting on current residents' concerns. And I am going to grow and continue to protect Westminster's parks and open spaces. My name is Nick Dyer, and I am very excited and looking forward to being your next city councilor. Thanks.
Hi, my name is Michele Haney, and I'm running for Westminster City Council. I've lived in the city for 26 years and have been fortunate to be involved in many of our organizations. I've spent the last 30 years in higher education. I am currently the president of Red Rocks Community College. I grew up as a military brat, traveling and living across the world. When people ask me, just why are you choosing to run right now? The answer is easy. I want to continue to make a difference in my community. Our residents enjoy our open spaces and our parks and our access to recreation, shopping, cultural activities, and community activities. My focus is on thoughtful growth and development of our city, maintaining a sustainable supply of safe drinking water, supporting a fully staffed and well-funded police and fire department, helping to create and develop a workforce for our current and our future businesses. But above all, I want our citizens to be heard, and I want city government to be more open, accountable, and accessible to the residents of Westminster. Thank you very much. I'm Michele Haney.
My name is Sheila Mackey, and I'm running for Westminster City Council. As a pediatrician who has worked in the area for over 16 years, I have enjoyed helping Westminster families. I believe that health is not just about doctor's visits, but about community. Health includes things such as housing, public safety, open spaces to play in, and feeling a sense of belonging. Recently, this interest led me to pursue a master's degree in biology, where I focused on the relationship between health and the environment. I am a past member of the city's Environmental Advisory Board, and in December I applied and was appointed to a vacant seat on City Council. I have been honored to serve the residents of Westminster these last 9 months. I am hardworking, thoughtful, and open-minded. I'm committed to a thriving city with a strong local economy and attainable housing. I will also work to preserve our sense of community in our neighborhoods. I will work for a healthy environment, including clean air and water, parks and open spaces, and local climate change action. I also want to make sure that everyone feels that they have a voice in our community. Westminster is a wonderful city, and my hope is that it will continue to be so for generations to come. Thank you very much for your time, and I look forward to the honor of continuing to serve you.
Westminster residents, please let me introduce myself. I am Patricia Moore, a 35-year resident of historic Westminster, married, mother, grandmother, and retired. My background is in accounting, management, and I am a community activist. I decided to run for City Council after several residents voiced their concerns that they had no voice on City Council. The future growth and changes of our Westminster community are coming. Therefore, there must be more communication and dialogue with our residents. Our community feels their concerns are not being heard, and decisions are already being made before the residents have an opportunity to have their voices heard. In my opinion, we must help and promote city-established businesses, not make it more difficult, insisting on putting up roadblocks and unreasonable demands. We must be business-friendly to all businesses, not just those being courted by the city. Again, in my opinion, we need to be willing to compromise to resolve disagreements with the residents when making decisions. I will listen to your concerns on City Council and ask you for your support and your vote on November 5th.
I'm Anita Seitz, your Mayor Pro Tem, and during my 5 years on City Council, I have loved working hard for you. Whether it's finally achieving 15% open space in our city, opening our first train station, or seeing private investment at our downtown with tenants like the Alamo and Tattered Cover. We've recruited new businesses like Digital Globe, Ball Corp, and Alliance Data, which have contributed 4,000 jobs to our community. I'm mindful there is still a lot of work to be done. I'm motivated to work for a sustainable future. When I see my son study to do his best in math, or my daughter provide kind words to a younger teammate, or my youngest put her heart into student council, I know that they are working for a bright and thriving future. When Westminster focuses on sustainability, we build a bright future too, where families are safe, our community engaged, where we address climate change and have a strong local economy that allows everyone that lives in Westminster an opportunity to earn a good life. I sit in traffic and wonder, when will CDOT finally repair US 36, or RTD finally finish the train line we've been paying for decades? This is why I take my role on City Council seriously, to advocate to ensure Westminster gets its fair share of infrastructure investment. We need to be smart about development and only focus on projects that bring amenities to our city, preserve the city's open space, and build a Westminster that protects our quality of life. This work is not done. I need your vote. Please vote for me, Anita Seitz.
Hello, Westminster. My name's Rich Seymour, and I want to thank you for taking the time to be engaged in the election of 3 city councilors that start when ballots go out in the mail October 14th. Unfortunately, a 90-second introduction isn't sufficient time to cover critical issues, so please visit our website, rich4westminster.org, and engage with us on our Facebook page for current updates. As a 28-year resident and local employer, I serve on 5 community boards, and I'm engaged with residents, civic and nonprofit leaders throughout our city on a daily basis. There's one defining question that should dominate this election, and it's not about our exorbitant water rates or lack of progress at the old mall site. It's whether you want Westminster to be the next urban center of the Front Range that will bring high-density housing, traffic, and congestion, or do you want to live in the Westminster you moved to, a suburban community great for raising a family with expansive open spaces and great opportunities for recreation. I'll fight for the latter. It will be an honor to serve as your voice on council. Rich Seymour, thank you.
Residents, neighbors, friends, my name is Lindsay Smith and I'm running for Westminster City Council. Westminster is the city where I was raised and where I continue to call home. I ran for council in 2017 because I wanted to make a difference in our community. And while I fell just short of getting enough votes, I have the gumption, fortitude, and energy to run again because we need a change on council. Meeting with residents, I continually hear their distrust in decisions being made for our city. There are concerns about water rate increases, the redevelopment of the old mall site at the expense of taxpayer dollars, that the city is not being transparent in communicating all information to residents, business owners, and they are making decisions without community input. These are all reasons why I'm running, to bring a new perspective and diversity of thought to council. I want my hometown to be economically viable, with solid infrastructure and excellent services for residents. But more than anything, I'm running to add a balanced dialogue that we have not seen from our council over the past several years. I'm vested in hearing from everyone, all sides, backgrounds, angles, because once elected, I represent you and all residents in Westminster. This is my commitment to you. I would love the opportunity to be your voice for the next 4 years. For more information, visit electlindsaysmith.com. My name is Lindsay Smith, and I ask for your vote to make a change for our city.